Hi 804. Now that we are starting our second week of distance learning, I just wanted to check in with you all again and say hello. I still very much miss all of you. I know last week was a big adjustment for a lot of you. It was a big adjustment for me too. But I just wanted to say that even with all of the change in routine and expectations and new work to get used to, I was hearing a lot from a lot of you. So I was getting a lot of questions, comments on Google Classroom, questions in our Q&A doc. And that was really amazing to me, and it made me really happy because what that tells me is that you were all really committed to doing your best to learn from home last week and doing your best to ask as many questions as you needed to make sure you understood what it is that you needed to do throughout the week. So I was really proud of all of the hard work that I saw last week, and it makes me really happy as a teacher to see that. As we get started this week, just a reminder that everything that you need for the week has been posted, so you can work through the lessons, assignments, activities at your own pace for this week, unless there's a specific date or deadline mentioned for some particular reason. And then finally, just a few sort of tips or reminders based on what I saw this week. So when it comes to asking teachers questions or commenting on Google Classroom, please try to be as clear as you possibly can when asking a question, especially because we are doing everything online and in writing. It sometimes takes me a little while to get back to you, and it's really unfortunate if I have to reply and say, I'm really sorry, I don't understand what you were trying to say, or can you please reword the question? So if you can please try to be as clear as possible, it helps if you're using proper spelling and grammar. But if it takes you 2 to 3 sentences, that's okay as long as you are clearly getting across what it is that you're trying to ask. It'll make it much easier for me to understand. It'll make it much easier for you to get a really quick response. And related to that is emails. So I know a lot of you are probably getting a ton of emails right now in your school inbox. This is probably a really great time to go through and unsubscribe from notifications or Google Classroom notifications, whatever it is that you need to do to clean up that inbox. And the reason that I'm mentioning that is because a lot of teachers might be wanting to get in touch with you through email or sending you specific emails outside of Google Classroom. I know I've reached out to some of you through email. And if your inbox is a disaster, those emails are going to get lost. So when you have some spare time over the next week or so, take some time and go through and make sure that your inbox is a little more clutter-free and a little easier to follow, so make sure you're not missing any important updates from myself or any of your other teachers. Finally, last thing is please remember everything I said in my introductory video last week. So distance learning is not meant to be an excessive stress on you or your families. We know that you all have different circumstances, you're all balancing different things at home, and that's okay. So if you're struggling with something, if you're worried about not meeting a deadline, if you're just stressed in general, please reach out because that's why I'm here and that's why your other teachers are here. I really, really mean it when I say that we all want to see you do well and we're all here for you. So please don't be afraid to reach out if you need anything. And that's it for this week. I will see you all online soon. Have a great week.